This is a 2014 Chevy Impala LT with a 3.6 VVT motor, and we're doing a CV shaft replacement. This is a common thing on these cars where the carrier bearings, so the 3.6 that has a bigger drive shaft, and so in there is the carrier bearing right in that spot there. That drive shaft goes all the way through, and so right where those 3 bolts are, you see that's the carrier bearing, and that creates a noise that goes grinds and makes you think it's a wheel bearing or something else. Now this is very common on these cars. In fact, it's so common that I had to back order the shaft to get it because everybody's got them. So here's the bad one, and there's actually 2 pieces. We replaced both of them on this. So this is the outer, and this is where they connect together right here. They actually just push in really hard and you pull them out, but you pull it out as one unit. And this is where that one spins around and goes in this way to that. So then that goes into the transmission. And then usually when you put that back in, you can pull it out without anybody. You need somebody there to hold that up to make sure it goes and you don't tear the seal up. But here's the problem. This bearing, you can hear it, it's really hard to turn, and it makes that noise, and they get bad and they'll start clicking, and even go out and throw it to where it just waller and shakes. But this one didn't get that far. So that's a common issue on 2006 to, I believe, 2017, maybe, yeah, on these cars. And this also applies to a lot of other GM front-wheel drive cars that use 3.6 VVT motor and this transmission. So replacement is pretty straightforward. Just break apart the control arm at the strut, mark it just so you can get it back at the right place. 2 bolts, pull it out, take the big CV nut out there, and then there's 3 bolts. What size are those? 13 millimeters? 13. 13s, yeah. And just use a long extension like he's doing there. You can use a screw gun on it too if you want an impact, small one. And that takes it out. Just to be safe, take your ABS sensor out, just pop it out so that doesn't hit anything or mess anything. I don't think it will on this particular application, but just be careful. And then of course you have to take your sway bar end link off. Actually, I don't even know if you had to, do you have to do that?
Yeah, just make sure you can.
To move it out of the way. Yeah, that's why. But you may or may not have to do that, but Luke's made it easier for him. So that's it. So that's a common thing. The biggest problem with this is the diagnosis of it. Most people will think it's something else. They'll think it's a wheel bearing. They'll think it's the CV shaft itself, the outer or the wheel bearing that goes here. But this is the common problem on these cars with a 3.6 VVT motor. It's the carrier bearing, or support bearing as they call it. Now you can actually just replace that bearing itself, press it off of there instead of getting a whole other shaft. But the shaft, I think our cost on that thing was $130 or $140. It's just better off replacing the whole thing instead of going through that work. And then the other shaft is more expensive, but this car is actually pretty low miles. It's got 70,000 miles on it. It's really nice shape. And so they go out in that range. We put a new, outer CV shaft on it too. Really didn't need it, but since we were there, this is the old one. We just put a new one on it too. Makes it a better car. So that's kind of it. So I hope that helps anyone. Just remember, the diagnosis is the biggest thing. So searching for this particular application, a 3.6 VVT carrier shaft noise, is what this is going to be.